Gaurav, I have a quick question.
Yes.
I was trying yesterday, so this program once again. What if,
Okay.
what if I had opened one new project, but I had not clicked on what is that? The fragment layout. The fragment
Uh,
layout. Then how can I include it? I mean, how can I introduce it to my project?
what do you mean? What do you mean by you're not clicked? Because when we were creating the project, we didn't get any checkbox related to fragment. It was automatically coming, the fragment part.
Mm, mm.
What difficulty are you facing exactly?
I cannot find the fragment, this thing again. Where is it from?
Otherwise,
Residence.
you want to
Res
share your screen? Otherwise,
Yeah, I'll just share my screen. Where is it gone? Okay. You can see my screen?
yes.
Okay, now in this, I just try to do this once again. First app. In that, I went to the RES folder in that layout activity main, but I'm not able to find that fragment page
Just
here.
no, just mouse over on that file name. It will give the full path.
This one?
Right hand side where the file name is, you can see now. So
Okay.
there on you can mouse over on fragment underscore let's see, so you will be able to know where it's present. What do you want to know? The location of the file, right?
No, no, no. I want to introduce this fragment uh, type page here in this project.
Okay, so it didn't come automatically.
No.
Then you can create it. The root element will be frame layout.
Mm.
That I guess since we are not quite up to date with the programming right now, so I thought we'll check fragments part later on.
Okay, then that's all right. Then let's not go into that.
It's
Whatever.
little bit of complicated in comparison to what we are doing right now, so
Okay.
that's why.
All right, then we'll continue with
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, with yesterday's program, right? So I'll just.
Yeah.
So we had actually created 3 buttons, and so what we'll do first, we'll create one more. What we say? We'll create one list view first. So we'll come to under resource layout, just open activity underscore main dot XML.
Okay. In layout, main activity. Uh,
Yeah. So we already have 3 buttons here. We just click on button C, and just after where button C is completing, we'll create one view named as a list view, which is used for displaying the list of same kind of items. For example, if you want to display various options regarding if you are giving some choice like your favorite fruits, so that way it can be you can have list view. Uh, it can have one or multiple choices also allowed. We have some similar kind of control, what we say as spinner. So it's in a way similar to list view, but the basic difference being between these two is how you will see list view data, and list view data it will be in the immediate drop down. So when you click first value beside the first value, it will show the drop down there and there itself. Where in the space of spinner, when you click the any of the item, selected item, it will kind of open a new pop-up box, and in that it will show you all the possible values. And the other difference is the spinner is generally used when you want a user to select exactly one value, not more, not less, exactly one value. But list view can be used to just for the informative purpose, like just to display the what we can say, just to display the multiple data, or to be able to allow user to select one or more values from there. Generally they are both same. They are used for displaying the multiple values of the same kind. But the two difference being, first one, list view, you can allow user to not select any value, or you can allow user to select multiple value even. But in case of spinner, it would be like user be always prompted to select exactly one value. And in list view, the data is displayed directly below the first choice. While in spinner, it will come as a pop-up box, which will acquire the full screen, and that way. So we can see both examples. First, we can check the list view.
I'm not getting the list view here. Or should I just? I'll just type list view. It's not going to come up with a drop down.
Yeah, it should come automatically from the drop down. But even if it doesn't, you can just try manually typing it. List view, L and V capital.
Yeah.
If you type it manually, are you getting any error?
No.
So just that is content suggestion plugin within the Eclipse. So sometime that doesn't work proper. So that's why you might not be getting content suggestion. Then you can just give some ID to it. Just write list only. In the linear layout, you can see that some one item do kind of thing would have been come.
Hang on, the Android ID was @ what? Can you just go back to the activity XML, activity _ main XML?
What you want?
I was trying to copy that Android ID. Should be what? @ plus ID /
@ plus ID, yes, @ plus ID. When we'll see one
list.
case of currently we are using linear layout, right? So that is element would be automatically placed one after another. But we'll see one short example of relative layout. So in that case, what happens? You need to give a second view some relative position related to the first view. So if you are creating, say, button A, and then you want to create button B below it, so you will say in button B you will write one line as Android : layout below, and then you need to mention an ID of the element on which from which below you want to create current element. So that time you will use when you say layout below @ID button A, because you want to create it below button A. So at that time you will write only @ID button A, not plus. But when you are actually assigning a value to a ID to a particular view, at that time you use plus also.
Okay. You mean say when you're introducing a new ID, we have to add that @ plus.
Yes. Since we want to use it in the code, so that's why. Are you able to see that in graphical layout list view?
Yes, I'm able to see.
Yeah, so and just move to the main activity.java. At the top where we have created two buttons, views. One is edit text ET phone, and second is button full button A. So that at that place create list view, and list. That's it. List view, list object, and it won't detect the package automatically. So just say Control Shift O to organize import.
Okay.
And in the onCreate method, after first two lines, super.onCreate and set content view, we had initialized the two views. We have mapped the current Java object to its corresponding XML view. So that we will do it same here. List equal to in bracket list view, because we want to typecast it to the list view, and then write find view by ID, same as you have done for other two views. In this in bracket, instead of edit text or button, we will have list view. Find view by ID r dot id dot list, because we have written list there. So r dot id dot list.
Okay. Why am I getting an error? List cannot be resolved or is not field.
Yeah, Control Shift O, or if it's saying list cannot be resolved, then do clean. Make sure you have saved the XML file, because till it's saved, it won't find that list a name with a list with the name view. Sorry, a view with the name list. So you need to make sure you have saved it, and then just clean it once from the project tab above.
Okay, but still I'm not happy. It seems it cannot bring it down.
Now getting any error or done?
This cannot be resolved.
Only list that r.id.list is there.
Yeah, I mean it is there, but it is not going into blue and italic type.
You have saved the XML file, right?
Yeah.
Just go in that above that project tab
Okay.
and just clean the project once.
Done that.
Because while
Okay.
cleaning the project set, again create the r.java file, which is, as we saw, it contains all the identifier of the variables and views we are using. So since now it will in the next compilation, it will find that view list Java, so it will create its corresponding ID, and that way it will be able to find here.
No. What did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong again? This is, I mean,
Still fetching
the,
issue?
yeah, it's still the same.
Yeah,
And two quick fix availables are create
one
field
second,
list.
Roshan, 1 second, wait.
Sure. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, now I'm able to see list.
I had saved it.
No, it is your activity main is beside main activity.java, right? Right next to the, it's coming with star mark, so it's not saved. After that, no, second save all is there now. Yes, that now it is saved.
Oh,
Yes.
what exactly happened?
When you press save now, so it saves the current file, on which current active file is there. So in your case, I guess it would have been main activity.java. So it was saving main activity.java. It was not saving this. You can, if you see the star mark above the file name, so it's not saved. Some unsaved changes are there. So that's why. Okay, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
That's why I told you, because sometimes it's not saved and it won't show immediately. now that we have created list, so just come to the when we are done with the first we'll check the what operation we want to do with the buttons. Two buttons we have created now. So now there can be two ways of assigning button a click event. First we seen here, as we can see for the button A, we had created one object here in the name with the name button A. Then we mapped it with the corresponding view in the XML file, and then we set on click listener on it. So we say button dot send set on click listener, new on click listener, and then we override the on click method, and within the on click method we write whatever logic we want to. Now whatever part is inside the on click method, that is the depending on the user what action you want to perform. But the rest of the part, like creating buttons and mapping it to the XML view and then setting the set on click listener, that can be done in other way also. Now from the button B and button C will do that. So you can come to activity main.xml, click on button B, and here we'll add one more element, say Android on click. Find one method with one attribute with the name on click, Android colon and on click, and we need to give some name to the method we will be creating in the Java file. So say clicked, only right click, not with the bracket. Actually, when we mention generally when we mention method name, we write it with the bracket, but here you need to only mention the method name. So write clicked, and you can do it same in C. So now what is the advantage of this method is if you want you can provide multiple buttons the same method, and then within that method we can identify between the different button by using the ID. So right now you can just add one line Android colon on click equal to clicked in both button B and button C.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So now come back to main activity.java, and when on create is completing, that how to check that, keep the cursor just after the starting bracket. So will closing bracket will automatically gain focus. So just after that, create one method and say public void. Name of the method would be whatever we have given there. So we have given clicked there. Open close bracket and curly open close bracket. So this we have created a simple method.
Hang on, you wanted after this public void on click view method, right?
Yeah, when on create is getting completed, just after that.
Yes. So your cursor goes there. I mean, it goes after this thing.
Yes, yes. My if you are seeing my screen, I have currently placed my cursor just where my on create is starting. So by default, it will, as you can see, it will focus the ending bracket of the method. So then after on that ending bracket is completed, so that implies that method is getting completed. So after that, you create your method.
Got it.
Okay. Public void name should be same whatever we have given in the XML file. So we'll say it doesn't have any return type, so it will always be void.
Yeah.
And this access modifier can be public or protected, but not private, because you want to see it from the another file, external file, XML file.
Yeah.
So it should not be private at any point of time. So it would be public. It's okay. Public void click. One major change, because this looks like any normal method which we can use for any simple purposes. So whenever we are using event handler method, that is a button click is an kind of a part of the event handling mechanism. So we are doing that. So we need to write a parameter with the name view and whatever name we can give. Currently we'll give only v. So it should be like view and then v.
Okay.
It will have one parameter of the data type view. All these whatever we are using, all these views whatever we are using, text box, text view, edit text, list view, buttons, all these are subclasses of the parent view class. So whenever you are creating any handler like this from the XML class, you need to at least have one parameter with the name view v. Now what we want to do, since we have multiple buttons, so first we want to identify because we want to provide the different operation for the clicks of button B and button C. So for that we need to identify which button has been pressed. So what we can do, if you have ever come across switch case, have you ever used?
Yeah.
Java or,
Yes.
yeah. So we'll do just that. We'll say switch, and you need to pass some parameter to it, on which basis it will switch to one of the cases. So we'll say V, because we are passing the view with the name V. So we'll say V dot get ID. We'll have one method with the name. We'll map it with the ID. So we'll say switch case, and then curly open bracket, close bracket, and then a case. We need to write several cases. So in case we'll first consider the case for button B. So we'll say R. In case we will see R dot ID dot what name we have given, button B there. So button B, and then colon, and then here will write some code afterwards, some code, and then you need to break it, because after one case is present, it should exit the. So similarly, just create one for the button C also, just after the break of the button B. The same name is not allowed, button C. You can also create one default if you want, but in such cases where we are creating the click event, it should not be, default should not be required, because you are addressing one of the buttons itself. So if it's not matching anyone, then let it be, then just exit the code itself. So in default, you can just write break if you want, don't do anything like that. If you don't write it, then also it's okay. Now in button B, we can do anything, at least for the start, we can just copy that toast code, 2-3 line code from there and paste it here, and just say you have clicked button B, something like that.
Okay.
And then click, copy that same code, paste it in the C, just change the message to you have clicked button C. Done with this much?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can just run this application. When you click button B, it's saying you have clicked button B. When we click button C, it's saying you have clicked button C.
I am waiting for my okay.
Just for the difference we want to see, I'll just check the length of the toast for the C to length shot, so you'll be able to know the difference. When you're pressing button B, it's kind of
a longer time.
around 5 seconds, and when we press button C, it would be around 3 seconds or so. So that is the difference for how much time it will stay and then fade away. If you click both the button in quick succession, still it will show both the message one after another. But it will take whatever time it requires. So if you click, even if you click both these simultaneously, it won't show both simultaneously. It will show whatever kind of, if I click in both the in quick succession, it will first show, it will first complete displaying for whatever output you have decided for button C, then for button C. First for button B, then for button C. Are you getting output, proper output?
Nope. I mean, my AVD is having some problems. I mean, everything is right, but still it's stuck while compiling.
When you click button B or C, what you are finding, what output you are getting? Nothing.
I mean, nothing is been coming up to that AVD at all.
Okay. So yesterday also there was your case again. You'll on console, I guess you will only be seeing this first line, starting activity. You won't be seeing the last line, I guess.
No, I mean now nothing is visible on the console.
So just first switch it to the Android view. In that console tab on the right hand side, you have multiple small icons. So that PC like icon is there. So from that, change the selected view to the starting activity is there.
Yeah, it is there.
So, yesterday also in your case we needed to start it manually only. So now just go to menu of the device.
Okay.
Just create the name of the application, my Android app. Wing22.
No, I don't get this. It's where are you?
Getting output for both.
There's some problem. What exactly have I done? Nothing. Okay. Oh yeah. Now it might be there.
Getting output for both. No? You have clicked button B. You have clicked button C.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Now I'm getting both. Now you have clicked button C. All right. I'm getting both.
That instead of this, we can have any instead of just the toast message, we can have any complex operation here. Like we just did simple operation of checking the length of the phone number field on click of button A. So that way you can have any like when you are working with something like form. So at that time it will require to when user press submit and you have some account creation form or something like that. So you need to fetch all the data from all the field and you need to pass it to the your pair kind of wherever you want to pass it, store in the database or send to the web service. So at that time you on the click of the button you need to fetch values from all those all the different views, be it edit text, phone number, first name, last name, gender, birth date, whatever user had entered, you need to fetch all the data and then need to pass. So that all comprises the button click part. Here, so we are doing the simple operation. It can get complex till any level.
Yeah.
We had also created one list view. So first only we'll just check that operation. Where you are written in on create, you had written first to create work with the list view, we need to provide some values to it. What values should be displayed in the drop down. So for that we'll create one simple string array. So at the top where we have created 3 objects, edit text, ET phone, button A and list view list. So just after list view we'll create one string array. So with any name we can create. So we'll say string and then we'll say fruits array. Name can be anything. It's better if it's descriptive. So there are 2 ways of initializing the string. Either you can write like this, new string, but you need to give some value or some length to it, fixed length. So this way you are creating one new string array. You are saying I want to create an array with the data type string and with the maximum capacity of 5. But if you want to supply the values at the initialization part also, then also you can do. So instead of giving this 5, you need to, after new string, you need to just start the curly bracket and close curly bracket and supply values within it. So we can write different values in it, whatever fruit we want. So enclosed within the double quotes and separated by comma.
Hmm.
So it will be something like this. Apple.
We can also write dot dot, right? Dot dot dot.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. So proper example would be better.
Okay.
Just 4. We have added 4 fruits to it. Now we need to assign this array to the list view. So first just where in set content method we have created the list view. List equal to list view find view by id r.id.list. So come there, and then when we assign these values, we say we are assigning an adapter to an list view. So what is adapter? Adapter is used for defining how your data will be displayed. So that adapter can be of different types. The base class for that is base adapter. We say base adapter is there, and from that many classes get inherited. So we can extend many classes from it. The first and simplest one of it is array adapter. So array adapter, whatever value will supply, it will simply display them one after another in the list manner. So if you want, if you want to customize the layout of each and every row, how your data should be displayed. If you want to customize that, then you can use custom adapters also, creating your own adapters. But if you want to just keep it simple, we can just provide the simple array adapter also. So how that can be done? First, you write the object name of the list view. So our object name is list. Dot, you can say set adapter. This is there, set adapter. Inside that, yeah, it expects one parameter. So we'll say new array adapter.
New array. New array.
I'll select one which is having context is compulsory in all the methods. Second, resource is also compulsory in all of them. Third one is third parameter can vary. So you'll select where it's expecting the array of object, because we want to supply the array of string. So I guess in my case it's fourth one. Context, int resource, and then T square
Int
open bracket
text.
close bracket object. So that one. In context, when it comes to context, you just say name of the current activity, that is main activity dot this. Where you want to supply a resource. What resource means is what you want to how your data should be displayed. So for that we have the built-in view how your content item would be displayed. Each item within the list view will be displayed. So for that we have the kind of default view. So for that you can write Android dot r dot, because we are dealing with the how its layout would be. So layout, and you have all the predefined different values here. So we want to use simple list item. So for that also we have simple underscore list. We have different icons. So we can first, right now we can just use the first one, simple list item 1. These are the built-in layout types in which your each item of your drop down will be displayed. So it can be android.r.layout. Then it have multiple values built in only. So you can just say.
So it's simple.
Found that?
simple list item, simple list item activity 1.
Yeah, simple
Okay.
list item. And the
Okay.
third one is object. So it is expecting some array of objects. So we have created one array. So just copy that name, fruits array, and paste it instead of the third, where your third parameter is there.
I have text view resources ID. Oh my god, I believe I've got a wrong one.
And just after, when we have in bracket, we have started with new array adapter, new array adapter, and then T is there, right?
Yeah. No, there's no T in my stuff.
That less than sign, greater than sign is there now, just after new array
No.
adapter.
There's no T. Have I selected wrong one?
So T is the kind of, they are suggesting the generic one. We need to specify some particular data type. So currently, right now, our objects are of the type string, because it's the simple string: apple, banana, blueberry. So instead of T, you will write string. Just do Control O to organize and import if missing, Control F to format, Control Shift O to organize import, Control Shift F to format, and then save file.
Done. There we go.
This is just for the displaying purpose, but what if any of the list item is selected? If you want to perform some operation on any click of any particular item, so for that we'll write some code just after this. But are you done with this much? Are you facing any other issue in this?
Yes.
List.set adapter.
Can you just see my screen? I'm not able to actually comprehend exactly what it is. I'm quite sure I have selected the wrong one then.
It's okay.
Can you see this?
I guess you just selected the adapter with the 4 parameters. So just remove that third parameter altogether. Test view resource ID is written error. Remove that and along with comma. Yeah. And in drop down there were many options. So I guess here S is there and array just after array adapter. So write full string. End it with end the whole line with semicolon.
No.
Yeah. Save it. Keep an habit to save it after you made any kind of major change.
Oh, we can simply do that. Is it okay?
Yeah. So now I want to just place some, say, when the list item, where any list item is clicked, we want to perform some operation. So for that, something similar to button, as we have set on click listener, we have list dot set on item click listener, because we are dealing with one of the items of the list view. So it will be list set on item click listener. Then in case of button, we were creating in bracket new on click listener. So here we say new, say on item click listener. Just use control space, so it automatically comes, not coming. Okay. By mistake, I initialize the set on click listener. You need to initialize set on item click listener. Yes, and on item click. New on item click listener. And Control Shift O. Use the first one itself, android.widget.adapterView.on item click listener, because as I said, we have applied an adapter to the list view, so we need to use the widget.android, and it will give one error that method the default method is not implemented. So you can mouse over there and you can just use the suggestion, add unimplemented method. So it will automatically create that method. Here your code will come when any particular method is, any particular item is selected, the control will come here. What you want to do with that, you can write here only. I'll just copy that post code, and we'll display whatever current selection has been made. So whatever item has been selected, we'll just display it. So we'll say selected equal to. Now how to display that particular item which has been selected? So first we should consider what we have supplied as a resource to this list view. Data items, what are they? So we have supplied an array of string. So so whenever any of the item is used, it will be index div. So if you are clicking first item in this on item click method, you are able to see different parameters. First is adapter view argument 0, then view argument 1, then int argument 2, and then argument 3. So you can just whichever argument is integer with the data type integer is the position of your clicked item. So if you have created, if you are able to display your data in this order, apple, banana, blueberry, mango. So by default, when we are creating array, at that time they have the index within the array, they have index 0, 1, 2, 3, and in the list also they have the index of 0, 1, 2, 3. So now we want to if you want to get the selected position of the current item, like whichever item is selected, you want to just get the position of it. So you will use this parameter, whichever is int parameter is there is the position parameter. So it is argument 2. So plus is used to concatenate screen. So we'll say plus. Then we'll say fruits array. So we are using one of the elements of the array, but we need to provide index. So that index will be argument 2, which we are getting the position from this method. This method will reply us, will send back us the position of the selected item. So for example, say banana is selected, so this int will be automatically 1. So here we are saying fruits array of 1. So what is present at the fruits array of 1? So banana. So automatically that way we can retrieve whatever is selected. Just write fruits array argument 2. Always remember whichever is int, whichever is with the data type int is position. If you want to just display the position also, then you will say you can write here.
Gaurav, I lost you somewhere. Here, after we had done the list dot select on item click listener, new on item click listener. I'm getting, of course, the red color thing. Now what should I say? Create an interface? No.
I guess wait, I need to see your screen. Yes. Send on item click. Yeah, right. The third one, import. I said it should be from the android.widget.adapter view class. Yeah, so do that. Now it will now you mouse, if you mouse over on that error, it will say you have some unimplemented method. Click that.
All right.
Okay, now just whatever code you can use first.
Sure. Can see your screen is full. main activity dot this.
Use that display the position and selected item. Just run this application.
Yeah, G2.
Like we can see the list here: apple, banana, blueberry, mango. If I create say blueberry, so it's saying position 2 selected equal to blueberry. Create mango, then selected 3, position 3 selected equal to mango.
Can I see your code once again, please? Source code.
What?
Can I just see your source code once again, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm writing within the content of the text is position. Argument 2 is the whatever position we want, and along with it, I'm saying selected equal to array and array name, and that which element of array we want to display. So we'll say argument 2, whatever position we have retrieved from the on item click method.
Now, in that make text, we have selected content, text content, integer residual, right? Integer res ID plus.
No. First one, char sequence text, because we want to display some text.
Okay. So position.
What is the case with that, Roshan? If you even if you select the integer res ID, but then if you supply some string value to it, so compiler by default will switch back to the another. If it's available, then it will switch back to the another method. That is because as you saw in that so as you saw in that list and or set on item click listener, so you kind of face with that issue where you are not able to in your bracket new item on click listener you are getting 2-3 options. So and then sorry, not at that time when you set the adapter list.set adapter. So you by mistake chose the wrong constructor of the new array adapter with the 4 values. So then what you did, you just deleted the text view resource ID parameter.
Oh yeah.
So it automatically switched back to the constructor with the 3 parameters. Because if it's available, then it will switch back. Otherwise, it will say this type of constructor is not available, which is context, that Android layout type, and the array string array object, which accepts these 3 parameter constructor is not available. If it's available, it will automatically switch to that.
Oh, what have I done in this? Make text activity dot this position in quotes equal to plus argument 2 and plus again, right?
Yeah, plus is for concatenating the connecting the different parts of the screen. String kind of it works as a joining parameter.
Okay, now it's done.
Run the application, check the output once.
Control Shift F. Okay.
Urgent.
Run this.
Getting the output?
Let's
Let's check that. You must be, after you get starting activity in console, you can start it manually itself by clicking the icon in the emulator. Just cross check the time, otherwise it might be like it's an old run and that old output might be there in the console starting activity. Just cross check the time.
Okay. Success. Now. Oh yes. Position 0 selected apple. Position 4 selected banana. Right.
Both our values are correct?
Yeah.
Great. Now, if you have any image on your machine anywhere, sample image, just the normal picture. So what you can just see, I'm just copying. I have created one. I have downloaded one image from the internet. Right now I'm stored it on the desktop. I'll just copy this and I'll paste it in the under resource folder. I have drawable folder of the 4 types. As I told earlier, these 4 are for the 4 different densities: high density pixel, low density pixel, medium density, and extra high density. So if you want to keep one common image for all the densities, then I'll say I'll create one folder and I'll just name it drawable, not with any of the additional specification that it's with densities. I'll say drawable and I'll paste that background image in this. So you can do for that thing only. Take any image from your sample pictures folder or.
Yeah, I'll just take one.
Copied.
I'm just doing that drawable. Okay. Yep, copied.
Now, just for your knowledge, if you are kind of now, this was the method we directly, we directly copied it into the drawable folder from the Eclipse, within the Eclipse only. Now say I'm deleting this from here, and what if I want to, I'm from the file explorer, I go to this workspace, my Android, and then resource, and then drawable folder, and then I paste it here.
Yeah.
So effectively it's same, I'm placing that image in that folder by both the means, but it won't be reflected immediately here. So you just need to right click and refresh it. That way it will be displayed here. So prefer to add it directly only, just in case if you are adding any, say right now we are added some this image. It can be a SQLite database, it can be a jar file, it can be an XML file, it can be anything, database or something. So if you are adding it from the file explorer, then just make sure you refresh your project here. So now just go to activity.main, and in the root layout itself, that is linear layout, the first node, XML node, will add one parameter, that is Android background. So first we'll just see the color. Then we'll add the image. Color, if you are mentioning any color, then wait, I'll just open what. That is not there. So able to see the notepad, na?
Yeah.
So it can be of 4 different color, can be in 4 different syntaxes. It will always start with hash, but it can be alpha, and then for color code I will say XXX. It won't be XXX. I'm saying these 3 are for the color code. So it can be your alpha value followed by 3 color code, or just the 3 color code, that is XXX. Or there are two more possibilities. It will start with alpha and then 6-digit color code, or the fourth one is the 6-digit color code without your alpha parameter. So alpha is used for your transparency, how much transparency you want in that color. So when you are dealing with gradient and all, at that time your alpha will come into picture. So if you want to use simple colors, you can use either this 3-digit value or 6-digit value. Now, for example, say when you are creating one color with for black it's all zeros. So you can just simply write 3 zeros, or you can write 6 zeros, whatever is convenient to you. So you can use any of those two depending on your convenience. Each digit will for its range is 16. So it will go from 0 to F, 0 to 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, each for each digit. So kind of this is some valid value, A, 8, B, 5, 6, C. This is some valid value. They stand for some color. So that way, that color you can know from the internet. Here, HTML color codes are available.
Is that no? That's a 5-digit number there.
A8B 56B.
Yeah. So A is the alpha.
No. Not A is not alpha. When
Okay. Sorry. Okay. My bad.
Not. It won't be an exact A. It will be some value from the alpha.
I thought you had mentioned like alpha has A. So I took it that way.
That was the example. That's syntax kind of thing.
Okay.
And if you are providing 6 digits, then it will take as color. And if you are providing 7 digits, then compiler will automatically consider first digit as alpha value.
Okay.
So that way it works. And all zeros are black, all F are white, and gradually the color difference will come into the play. So this is when you are dealing with the three digits, it's for the RGB. The first is for R, the second is for G, and third is for B. And when you are dealing with this, it's kind of RR, GG, BB. So it's like this. So if you, in this case, if you say, if you are writing one color with the name this, FF0000, so it's complete red, because both the red parameter you have specified as maximum, and green and blue are 0. And if you are dealing with G and say one parameter, one example is 0F0. So this will be complete green, because the red and blue components are 0. So coming to the program, if I just write all F are white, so I can say, if I say CCC 3C, so it will be somewhat grayish color, like this, kind of very dark. So D became light. FFF would be complete white, so which is already the case. So that's say some variant of red, but not the full red. But if we say F, then it would be extremely. This is all. Visibility is not good. 002 blue. Okay, so. Can't use any random value. Okay, so this is kind of, if you go to internet and you say HTML color codes, so you'll find a large chart of the colors. Like for green, extremely light to extremely dark in small blocks, and whatever color you click, you will get the corresponding code there. So you have many services on the internet if you want. This is kind of, we have added just one color, and when I say run it.
Yeah, mine is like sort of, I don't know what number is this, but mine is coming somewhere like bluish.
Now you can just go to internet afterwards and you can try with various colors.
All right. So you're running it again?
Yeah, just run the application. Output would be same, no different.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's okay. I'm not running it because I have no idea what's wrong with this. I can see it in the graphical layout that it's bluish.
Apply the color.
Yeah.
You can see it here only. No need to actually run
Yeah.
it. Now, for instead of color, say you want to apply background image which we have copied. So since it's in the folder drawable, so you'll start with @drawable. This way, you will automatically get that. And then just the name of the image. If you say control space, then also it will.
Yeah.
These are all built-in values. So better to write at least first BG. Starting from B, only one was there. So after B, if I say control space, so it automatically consider BG only.
Enjoyable. Oh, it's Captain P. Nope.
This way. The background image, textured image. Because background is little bit different, your button are also looking a little bit different. So you can also give button some background color. Because this attribute Android background is available for each and every view. So you can use it for any view. Whichever view you want, you can use it anywhere else also.
No, I have no idea. Why is it not reading this penguin? I mean, drawable
Not reading?
/penguin, but no.
Wait.
Huh?
What is giving error?
It's got to be FTP or something.
It has to be same.
And save it.
Use the second. Okay. What error is giving? I doubt capitals are allowed. You can just rename the file to small p with this. You can do it from here itself. Click on the file name and say F2 or right click rename. Right click rename is available. I'm afraid it won't be there. F2 do F2. Escape this. After clicking the name, just make it small. Change it in the XML file also. Just clean it once. The code looks correct.
Oh, the layout, it should not close, is it?
It should not close. Right. That's
Right.
why. Sorry.
No, but even
No, it
then,
should not close here. It will automatically be closing at the end. Linear layout.
yeah, that is
Use
it, but
Control Shift F once.
okay.
Save it.
Now it's reading it. How?
Well, it's kind of that way. In a way, it's equivalent to. I guess you did cleaning.
No, it's not reading it. It's not reading it.
That's why. Save and clean it. I guess you didn't clean it yet.
Nope.
still not taking. Do one thing, where your right click and refresh, right click on the project name on the left navigation pane, right click and say refresh.
With the refresh.
No, refresh, little bit down. Close it and open it once, right click the and it say close project. Just below the refresh you have close project.
Should
Again,
I
right click. No, again, now right click that first step and now
project
open.
clean?
But it won't. But now it's, if it is closed, then it can't be clean. Right now it's closed now.
No.
Right click that and now open it. Open project at the same.
Where's my Android Pro?
You're working with which one? I thought it was first tab project. Which project are you in currently right now? I guess it was first tab. You were closing that project and you were refreshing that one. Mouse over to activity underscore main.xml. Not here. Up. Where the file names are there, the main activity.java and yeah, it's in my Android app. So you should have closed that app and refreshed that app. You are doing on that another one. Okay, so you have copied there. You have copied in that drawable.
Okay.
Just create one folder here in the resource.
My bad. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go to new, save new folder, then drawable. Paste the image. Okay, no, don't select anything. Let's say okay. Yeah.
Bang. Done.
Yeah, now run, or you can check it in the, still you are getting some error in the Java file. The red mark is showing, getting shown. Just clean it once. No, clean it once. This was not, actually you created, that checkbox was on the first step, so it was getting clean. You are not selected all projects, so it was, now you check.
What's wrong with you?
No, do Control Shift O and save. Come to the top of this file. Scroll to all the way to the top. Expand your imports and all. Plus is there now. Remove the first line because it shouldn't be import androids.r, because this is what it's doing. It's importing the r.java file of the built-in Android file. We want to use the r.java file of our own application. So instead of wait, where android.r is there, now remove android and paste your package name from the first line. Just the package name, com.android.myandroid name. Copy that whole and instead of Android, paste there. Save it. Save it. Right. Even if it's giving error. This generally happens if you have an error in the any of the files or layout, then it doesn't generate the Java file properly, and that's why it gives the error.
But layout was working fine till then.
Yeah,
the
you can
blue-
check the graphical layout if it's.
But the blue color was, what happened to the blue color?
Wait. Your drawable penguin P is capital, here P is small. So, to make that consistency first.
Hang on. There's something that is pushing. Where's the
the-
background
in the-
color that I
From
have
the
given?
left, under my Android app, under drawable folder, rename penguins.jpg capital P to small p by using F2. If you have XML in your, if you have any small error, even if you are an XML file, then your r.java file will not generate properly, and hence you will find all the various error in Java file. Will be,
That's all right.
output will be, output
But where's
will
the
be-
background color that I had set?
But
Gone.
both can't be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Background instead of that color, I'm using
Yeah.
this drawable
So
penguin.
instead of
Okay,
@
and
drawable / penguin, you will be having some
looks
proper
like
value.
the error is gone. Looks like the error
Yeah,
is
that's
gone.
why. So you are having kind of that, I said now, if you have any minor issue in XML file, your r.java file won't generate. Image related or any kind of syntax is wrong, you are not closing any bracket or properly. So that time. Copy one more image quickly into that folder only drawable. That tulips will do anything. Make first letter small, otherwise it might throw some error or something. Go to the Android XML.java, Android XML, Android manifest.xml.
Android.
It came. In the left navigation pane, project navigation panel itself, at the bottom, you need to scroll it. Invalid file name. Oh, now it's older error. Now I guess.
Yeah,
it's not
these
there.
are all older errors.
Yeah. Now from the left side where your project tab is there, just scroll down a little bit.
That's it. Invalid file name.
In the left navigation pane where your project name is there,
Oh, okay.
scroll down. इनके अंदर क्या? And open Android manifest.xml. It's at the bottom, yes. Now last tab, Android manifest.xml.
Yeah, that's what this is. Android.
No, from the in bottom you have many tabs, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, so select last one.
got it.
Now just open once your emulator. If you are in the application, just do one back only. Yeah, do one back. Escape from the keyboard or only once, not multiple times. Wait, it would respond. Now you can see it's a simple icon like Android-like icon for your application. So now just come back to the manifest file in the Eclipse. And in the application tag, you have Android:icon. And
Application
it's
tag.
set to the, no, sorry, not that application tag. Come back to the XML file. Here you have one application tag, little bit below, where your cursor is, that. Go on, above. Not that one. This is closing tag.
Yeah, so I'm just
Go to the
searching for the,
opening one.
yeah, here.
So in that
yeah.
you have one attribute, that second line, Android icon, drawable IC launcher. Now just change that IC launcher to tulips. You can press TU, then control space, it automatically will come. Yeah.
Okay.
Save it and run the application.
Should I run it or should I just go to
Run
this?
it. It won't be available like that only.
Or I can go to this page, right? Activity main and graphical. No?
Yeah, run it once. Because this is not the graphical change because you won't be able to see it directly. Make sure which application you are running. Otherwise, select the proper one from there. Drop down in the run background. Select my Android app. Yeah.
Hmm.
ये रात को होगा हम लोग जब चमकेगा चंद्रमा सूरज को गोली मार सकते You see gradually if you stay on the emulator itself, you will see that change, that icon will change. Yeah, the older one I guess.
No, I mean, I launched it way before.
It's still installing. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's installing, system will automatically shut that app first. Now if you wait on the emulator itself, you will see automatically that icon will change.
Okay, success.
Paint.
There you are.
Yeah,
It has
now it's
changed.
kind of it. So generally, if you are developing any app you will be publishing, you will be creating it from some graphic designer, or you will be doing it some proper work on it. So it won't be this simple in image. Like you see for the messaging, your search, your browser, your calendar, your calculator, the built-in apps, they have some specific icons. So it can be anything like that. So you just need to, after you have created the icon, place it in the drawable folder. You can have different icons for the different densities and then just change it from the Android manifest file. Under application tag, you say application : icon, and then at the rate drawable, you can give any value to that.
Okay.
The just share one my screen once, and I have one sample program. You can try doing that before we meet tomorrow. I guess it's already there with me.
Yeah, it's 11:15.
You can try something like this to create. It's no need to stress on the UI part. Just try to, if it's vertical, then it's also okay. Just try to emulate the functionality. When I'm saying submit, so I have not entered anything here. Enter your name. So that's why it's saying enter your name. When I enter anything in there, so it will display the name equal to ABC, gender equal to male is selected, and this is the list view. This is the list view below 25. There in our previous example which we were working on, we had given width equal to match parent, so that's why it was acquiring the full length. Here I said just the wrap content, so that's why. If I say 25 by 40 and select female here, so when submit, it's displaying all the selected value. It's kind of gender female, age 25 to 40, ABC, and this is the simple add button. If I say, if I only enter one number, if I don't enter any number, then it should say please enter both numbers. When I'm done with entering both the number, it will display the result somewhere here.
Yeah.
So when I change it anything else, then it will reflect the result. So in a way, this is independent part from that submit button, but just you can place all the element anywhere you want to. You'd be liking. You can use, instead of gender, you can write anything. The basic thing is to just validate the first field for the blank input and try to use the radio button. I guess we have not done the radio button. So
yeah, I mean I can search it out. So.
Yeah, you can try with that, and then third is the list view, the basic one. And these two are one. This is edit 1 and 90 are edit box. This plus is text view just to display the data. This 91 is also text view. We are just setting the text to it. Add is button. You can set the text view text this way. Since we had not, we didn't want to change this title, first Android app title. So that's why we didn't give any ID. Now if I give some ID to it, I say text view first, and then when I create, when I use it here, we have set text method. We want to set the text. So we'll set text, and there it was my first Android app. So we'll change, we can change it to anything else. Remember, this will always override. The Java code will always override that one, because first XML is the render, and then because you are setting the content in the first line itself. So there Java content is set, and then whatever code you write, that would be kind of overwriting your existing XML values. This way it will be. So it's saying hello world at the top. So this is just for I was to show how to how to display the value in the text box.
Okay.
So you can try something like this. You can mark it somewhere, or just write it down somewhere, or you take the screenshot of the current screen and do whatever to just remember it. Not like you can do it tomorrow, but try to complete it just when you find time. So that you can kind of get your hands on this.
Yes, hands-on assignment or hands-on project. Okay.
Basically, we are finished with the first module, the Java introduction, Android introduction, and a sample detailed program. We'll move to the second module from tomorrow onwards. We'll now move to the specific domain. Like you're working with the user interface, working with the menu, working with SMS within the application.
Okay.
And took any screenshot or you noted this?
Yeah.
Yeah. The submit button. Try to place it at the end if it's possible. I guess in linear layout or doubt if possible. I've used the relative layout for this. That's kind of a hint. You have not worked with relative, so you might not be able to place this submit at the end. It's okay if they all are in the vertical one after another, then also it's okay. Just try to replicate the functionality. That's the main point.
Okay.
So try it today. If you are done with tomorrow, then it's great. Let me know if you find any issue while developing this. So we meet tomorrow then.
All right, Gaurav.
Okay. Bye, Roshan. I'll leave then.
All right, Gaurav.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks.